Let's fucking go, bros. I forgot that was there. 14th time? Hey man, you're just kind of a connoisseur. Bamboozled. Yeah, that's how I honestly feel. My honest reaction to my chat. Hold on, let me add the game. Blah, 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 blah. There it is. Alright, what subtitles do I want? Japanese, obviously. No, I have not played this game before. The computer is barely visible. Is this a fucking horror game? Okay, I guess that's barely visible. I never know what to pick here, dude. Barely visible for me is like... What is barely visible? This is barely visible. This is barely visible, but this is barely visible as well. Like... I don't know, I guess like here. Enter the current time. It's 4:39. Oh, can I... Wait. Huh? Oh. What a stupid thing. 39 p.m. 4:39 p.m. Oh.
Og.
Thank you. Thank you for the 2 months, Sai. Accessibility settings, epic. You leave it as default? I can't, because then I can't see shit. Settings, field of view. Crank that bitch up. I don't know. That is good. Language, audio is really loud. Yep. Okay, looking good. Begin this game. Alright, let's get it. Let's fucking get it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk.
Bro is actually just pushing buttons.
How long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered
that's you, Chan. Spamming keep emotes.
That the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
And you're happy,
one
right?
Day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Hi.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his...
Oh god. Oh god, the sensitivity. Oh Jesus.
desk and stepped out of his office.
I stepped out of my office? Can I interact with things? What? Who's clicking? Oh, it's me. Oh. Oh god, the sensitivity is still so high.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Sure is true.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I want to touch things, please. I must test. Let me test. Which is the meeting room? No touching? Let me touch. There's a ladder. Damn, this place is a mess.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes. I love admiring things.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I'm drinking cold drinks. Can I get one?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Leave me alone.
Room so utterly kept, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. This one? Oh, that looks spooky. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop! What am I lying about?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Stop it right now. What? Penalty for misuse of cargo lift 1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift 5,000.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. Oh, fuck.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, do I retrace my steps?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
I'll just
he
redo
entered
what
that
I was
this
doing.
Was not the correct way to the
Yes,
meeting room,
it is the
and
correct
Stanley
way.
knew it perfectly
Correct way.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Do whatever.
Wow.
I'll retrace my
this
steps.
room. What? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door.
Different
on his left.
endings? Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your
Just don't
trust in
fall?
someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Who?
Someone you've forgotten about.
Who?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who? Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who the fuck is her?
She's been waiting.
For me? Who the f- No, seriously? We disabled it? What did you disable? You can't jump? Awarded for getting any of the... interesting. Annie has been waiting? True, she actually has been waiting. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? And Siggy's? Oh, fuck. Okay, let's...
That's her, Stanley.
Woo!
You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
My fucking eyes. What the hell?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Brad?
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to
No,
get
I
you
would
to see
never
something.
think that.
Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Who could love me? Also, hold on. Give me a second. I want to enable the thing for my model. The thing. The thing. This thing. There. There. Maidenless. Oh god. So fucking creepy.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Death? Press O on your keyboard. What if I press Q? Fuck. Oh.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
That's so mean.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's
so
coming back to
mean.
work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
There was a
First,
TV
he
here.
imagined
Hello?
that one day while
It
at
turned
work,
into a
he
clock.
stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Fake wife.
He went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Hey, Alex.
As he wandered through
Whoa.
this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors
Holy
and
people
mind
talk. Can I
controls.
fucking move?
And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Baby? Tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived
Oh,
it
shit, on the
again,
floor?
and then again,
Sorry.
and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be?
Those are
Perhaps if he
some
played just one more
jaggedy
time.
boobies. Tell your wife you love her. Wife,
But
I
there
love
is no answer.
you.
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more
Stop
invested he
shitting
gets,
everywhere.
the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can
Not my
never be
wife.
anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Do it? What if I don't do it? What if I just don't do it? What if I just don't do it?
You see? Can you just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill
20
himself?
minutes?
How can I get him
My
to
ass
see
is
what
not
I
waiting
see?
20 minutes.
How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die!
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
What the fuck? He killed me. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Let's
What did it
be
mean?
good
Stanley
boys,
decided
good
to
girls,
go
and
to the
good
meeting
boys.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's do as he says. But I don't want to do that.
When Stanley came to assess,
I don't wanna do what he says.
This was not the correct way to the meeting
This
room,
was not
and
the
Stanley
correct way
knew
to
it
the
perfectly
meeting
well.
room.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The
Yes,
lounge
very
was
blue.
sublime, a work of art.
What if
But
I
eager to get
go
back
through
to
that door
business,
instead?
Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
But there's this one right here.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's,
Yes.
left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Ok.
No, not the right.
Ok.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yep, okay,
Yep.
okay, yes.
Yep.
I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay, cool. Oh shit, I'm gonna fucking run over. No, actually not. Oh shit, oh fuck. It's so dark, I can't see anything, chat. What the What the hell?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay.
I'm opening my eyes.
Get back to, who am I kidding?
Fired?
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Oh my fucking god.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Fine. I'll do what the guy says. Fine. I'll do what he says.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
What?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere, or...
What?
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
Oh my god, this room
then.
is freaking me out.
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Let's go that way. Oh god, where do I go? Oh god. Oh what? What? What?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you
Oh,
there definitely
oi,
was a story
oi.
here before. Do we just Do we need to restart the game again?
No, no.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again. It's probably better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not? All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
The
missed
meeting
a memo.
room. Okay, cool. Yeah. There's no doors now.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh, okay, sure. Let's do that.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Okay.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story.
You piece of
Okay,
shit.
let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
This fucking when we. What the fuck? What the fuck? What
this-
the fuck?
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
No.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
No.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
I win!
Congratulations! I know you put in
I
a lot
won
of
the
hard
game.
work,
Let's
and it
go.
really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
What?
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever
Zero
this
death.
place
I
is.
actually did punch
I
to
don't
my
care
death
what
zone.
happened this time. I have to restart.
Oh my god, stop restarting.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay. Sure, I can do that. Can I do that though?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Door. Where the door at? Aww. Oh. 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 Okay. The door.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
Uh-huh.
Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story
Am I
of
supposed to
your
run on the wall?
destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself?
Hardcore parkour!
Whoa.
What is he fucking
That
talking
got a
about?
bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was
Back
going
here?
with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Music?
Wait, cut the music.
Oh.
Go back and look at that fern.
Oh, okay.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Why?
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
It's a plant. It's green. Okay, I studied it.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line,
No.
you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
You like a nice bush? What did he mean by that? Get me out, help! based. Can't relate. Oh.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh my god.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Nothing.
We're intelligent people, right?
Yes.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay, let's start wondering.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story
We're literally
to
walking
be?
in circles.
Go wild. Use your imagination.
It's a
Whatever
circle.
It might be, Stanley.
Well, it's not a
I'm
circle.
ready for it.
Is it a circle? Wait, what? Back rooms? Yeah, this piss yellow is like horrible. Putin walk. Oh shit, what
Oh,
the
no,
fuck?
not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No
It's a
lines or
square.
monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it.
Oh, is it though?
We should be fine.
Don't acknowledge it? But I want to. Goodbye.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Yes.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Yes.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just
Okay.
walk in circles for a minute. Okay. So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny
Do not come.
awaits. Oh, hold up. What's this?
What?
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's
What?
what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
What the hell?
Determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
To find the
My
line
mind
again,
goes blank simply
begin
because
following the
it's
line,
written
find
here
the
on this thing. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide?
all these
Why don't
available
I get a
endings?
say in all of this? Is it really?
Get bored and
It
leave.
can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
I won't do it. I won't do
Timer
it.
stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know,
Wait for
I
what?
suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not
Scared.
quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Okay. Holy shit, that scared me. What the
All of his
fuck?
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh, that was it? I didn't drink? Drink what? Piss?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What does it say? I can't read it. What? A lot of percent. User excited to assure employees that everything is okay. Many more drinks? Alright, give me coffee. I can't drink. It won't let me. Everyone is unique. I am so unique. Broom closet. You guys want to make out in the broom closet?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
There's nothing here?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
So there's nothing here. Is there really?
It's baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yes.
Why?
Yep.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
What's sweet FA? Sweet fuck all. Bloom.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. It didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
I sit here. How is it a broom closet with just one broom?
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That all with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
What the fuck?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Has it been 5 minutes? Or what did you say? It takes 5 minutes for the room closet ending? Are you trolling me? It's 20 minutes in total? What? Are you guys trolling me? You're trolling me. You're trolling me. Okay, I'm out. I'm out.
Second player, it's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But there's a hell down there. Go back in? No, you're trolling me. What is that? We got Annie to sit there for 30 minutes? See? You're trolling me! I knew it! You can't fucking fuck with me like that. You have to always do the opposite. She got the achievement? Yeah, my ass. She got my ass. What the fuck? There's more if you went back in? How do... Oh, okay, I'll go back in. But I can't go back in anymore. Oh well. Whoa. Very red. Whoa. 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 What is that book? The beige pages. Whoa. Business time. An elevator. Ding ding. What? Business strategy? I guess so. Let's go down. Let's go to hell. Alright, get me out. How fucking far are we going? No! What is it? Hello? Is it just a fucking elevator just that shakes? Doesn't go anywhere? Wait 5 minutes? Dude. What? This is not going anywhere. I'm out.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oops. Fuck. Fuck. 2845. What?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know if the combination was 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh no, another elevator! Get me off! Get me off! No!
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Uh-oh. What this? Why is there a mark there? What is this mark? Hello?
Stanley walked straight ahead through
Jesus.
the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape? For something tells me that that's not an escape room. Do I need to stand everywhere for 5 minutes? Guys, come on. What are those numbers?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley
No, it's
thought
the
to
same
himself.
fucking room,
Did he have the
bro.
strength to find out?
It's the number room. Give me coffee. What does it say? I hate Mondays. Oh my god, same Garfield, same. What is this?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Up? What is this?
Mind control facility. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes. I love
No.
being manipulated.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own
Oh,
life
I meant-
in someone else's control? Never. It was
Never.
unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Holy shit, I'm gonna have a fucking epilepsy
Here
attack.
was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with
Offline.
emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
I
over
can't see
another
shit.
human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Facility power. Mind control idle awaiting input. Oh, nice code. Off.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Is it?
Yes. He
Scared?
had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's
Yo.
command. Freedom was mere
Let me
moments
out.
away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed
Whoa.
from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries
Whoa.
did this strange building hold?
Whoa.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
True.
For it was not knowledge or
I'm
even
free.
power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Can I go back? What happens if I go back? Nothing. I can't go back. There's no going back.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Ah, my eyes! I went to fucking heaven. Jesus. I completed it. I beat the game? Nice. Alright, good game, guys. Good game. GG's. Thanks for watching. Just joking.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, now, chat, now I'm gonna follow everything he says. I'm gonna do exactly as he says. Everything. From everything. I'll just do everything as he says. Yep.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I just did that? Oh. But I didn't. Did I? Okay, then I will not do everything as he said.
Yet there was not a single person here.
Oh,
either.
yep.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Oh,
Stanley decided
fuck.
to go up to his boss's office.
Just stay in the
hoping he might
closet?
find an answer there.
But I want to come out. Okay, chat.
Oh, no,
But he's gonna
no,
insult me.
No, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
What? That's what broom closets are for. And for storing brooms. Bro, RPing is me. I didn't know you had a broom closet. Even I don't have a broom closet. I feel like having a broom closet is kind of like a fancy person thing. What if I step in and out? I mean out and in. How am I today? My ear hurts. My ear. It hurts my ear. Thanks for pets. Am I seriously gonna sit here for 5 minutes? You guys are trolling me. You're gonna be like, hee hee. Yeah, but go stay in the broom closet for 20 minutes. Surely something is gonna happen. During 20 minutes? You're lying. Someone said, hee hee, we made Annie sit there for 30 minutes. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna count. It's 0:26 now. I'm gonna sit here for 5 minutes. That's it. It was after 20 minutes? No, you're full of shit. You're so full of shit. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. You're full of shit. I don't believe any of you. You want nothing but the worst for me. How the fuck am I gonna believe you? You want nothing but my downfall. Yep. You just want to see me suffer. Just go out there, but then what if I miss something? Spider? What the fuck? What spider? Going out, recess a timer. But there's no timer. There's no timer. Okay, 5 minutes starts now. Alright, 5 minutes right here. 20. There's no 20 minutes. There's no time. Okay. Okay. I'll wait 5 minutes. There's an achievement not to play the game for 5 years? Whoa. What a weird and wacky game. Have to open it for 10 years straight? Can he just open the game, change the Windows time, and the blah 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 blah, and the operational system, and then just yeah? Cheater. That's not cheating. That's using your brain. It's cheating. All right, I'll get back to you in 10 years. All right. There's an actual achievement. Alright, guys. I'll not stream for 10 years. Someone got this achievement? When did this game come out? Is it 10 years old? Okay, bye. Oh my god, has it been 10 minutes yet? 5 minutes? Oh my god. Original was 10 years ago? What the fuck? Let me out. The TikToks? I don't watch TikToks. I don't even have a fucking TikTok account. Do they have anything to share? STDs. He thought I said titties. titties. Oh, okay, it's been like 5 minutes, right? Oh, it's been 3. Why does time go so quickly, slowly? It is so slow. It's so slow. We often spend like 30, 60 minutes just chatting before you start drawing. Can you spread 5 minutes? No! No, it's different. It's a grand opportunity to meditate. Just say you hate us. I hate you. Why are you listening? You're supposed to cry. Why are you listening? Okay, I guess it's a perfect opportunity to do ASMR in this silence, in this broom closet. Alright, can I turn off the light? No, I can't. Alright. Alright. ASMR until it's ready. sniffed. I sniffed. Ooh, chat, you're smelling fucking delicious. Has it been 5 minutes? Oh my god, please, I'm going crazy in here. Please let me out. It has to have been 5 minutes. Right? It has been 5 minutes. The famous grapefruit technique. You're not ready. The content isn't 20. I wanna leave. Okay, what? Okay, you can say zoomer brain. He. I reset the timer. But you said I can't leave. That's what resets and not the fucking door opening. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh the fucking god. Oh my god. This is gonna be my fucking Joker moment. The door opening is leaving. Okay, what's leaving? The air. Air left. What did you just link? Was ist das? I actually want to hear what this sounds like. That was kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Oh my god! We've been here for like 10 minutes now. Okay, I need to fucking bind my hands. I'm just gonna bind my hands behind my back, and I won't touch the door. That is a bit sound. No, because no. Do not look at the door. You moved the camera. Timer reset. No. No. There's another broom closet. No, there's not. No. There's not another one. Breathing. Bro, I'm actually rocking back and forth. I'm going schizo. Accident? Am I in a coma? Am I dead? I need to be patient? You guys are fucking with me. I bet that there's nothing here, and then you were like, oh, yeah, the timer reset by you opening the door. But nothing happened, nothing changes, and you're just fucking with me. You're just fucking with me, right? You're fucking with me. I know you're fucking with me. You guys are fucking with me. Oh my god. Oh my... Open the door. No, I will not. Do not. Has it been 5 minutes yet? The achievement will pop. Do you have ADD? No. But if I'm playing a game, listen, I'm playing a game. I'm playing a video game, right? Then I'm playing the video game because I want to do things, right? Not to sit in a fucking broom closet and to twiddle my dick. What? Isn't that why you play a game? To play the game? It's red on my dick. Can I draw Stanley from The Office? Okay, it has been 5 minutes, right? Oh my god. I started this at like 27 and now it's 39. Chad, you're fucking with me. Dude, you're fucking with me. I know you're fucking with me. Did the achievement pop? There's no achievement. I know you're fucking with me. Okay. I can't stop now. I know, because now I'm in the sunken cost fallacy territory where I don't want to leave anymore because something might happen. I've spent too much time in here now. Oh my fucking god. I'm close now. I don't think I am. You can, dude. When did I start sitting here? You said 3 more minutes 5 minutes ago. Did I click on the broom? Okay, we're just gonna meditate. Jail name camp. We're just gonna meditate. Ooh. Ooh, breathing in. But do this. You want me to leave? Leave the room? God. I'm gonna cry. It's 2 more minutes? Alright, 2 more minutes. 54. I've been sitting here for 20 minutes. Alright. I reset it like 3 times. That's not my fault. Alright, let's have a staring contest. Oh, yoy. I blinked like 9 times. Ow. Did I not start a timer? What are you talking about? Okay, 1 more minute. 1 more minute, surely. You're fucking with me. Surely something is gonna happen. I didn't sit here for 30 minutes. I clicked everywhere. It doesn't matter where I click. It shouldn't matter. Nah. Oh my god. No, you're no. I get the achievement if I leave and go back in the closet. No. So 5 more hours? No. Fuck you. I can't believe you fucked me over. Fuck you. Suck my dick. Suck my ass. Suck every inch of me, you little cunts. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. Dude, the thing is, I was like, nah, nothing is gonna happen. But you guys are so fucking convincing. Fuck you. I'm not even gonna read chat anymore. No, I'm not. I don't care.
Stepping into his manager's office,
not reading a single message anymore.
Stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing
playing on my own
on the boss's desk,
Yep.
pulling books off the shelf, looking behind.
I'm not reading a single message
desperate for
anywhere.
clues to his situation. but his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly...
Wow, how nice it is to play on my own. No one to distract me and tell me lies and be mean to me and make me sit in a fucking broom closet for 30 minutes. Wow, how much I love Stanley Parable, the game that takes 2 hours to complete. An hour of it is sitting in the broom closet. Yep. I love this game. Wow. Wow, I love playing on my own. I'm so glad that I closed my chat and I can be on my own finally. Piece of shit. I hate all of them. My chat, I hate them. I'm so glad that I can say it out loud and not have to read the repercussions of my actions.
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on
How did you trick me? Because I'm gullible, okay? I'm gullible. I trust you too much, okay? That's why. Because I was like, surely there's something. They wouldn't tell me. They wouldn't tell me to sit in the motherfucking broom closet. I hate you.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
They got Annie for an hour.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the big
The dab was in her chat. Okay, that's way more embarrassing.
Forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no.
Wait a minute. Let's talk about it. I don't want to be smushed. Wait a minute.
Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Who knows? Whoa.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Whoa.
Do you see now?
Office
Do you see
layout.
that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Fuck off with the fucking closet. I'm gonna eat your face. Shut up. What the fuck is this? What is this? The office. Shh, be quiet. Button sounds. Boop. Beep, 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 beep. Credits. Huh? Boop, boop, boop. Which way do I go? Which way is the good way? Let's go this way. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. We've been there. Is this a fucking museum? We announced the Ultra Deluxe version of Stanley Parable, the Game Awards. Huh? What am I doing here? Am I Stanley? Are you spying on me? Huh? Huh? What is that? What is that? What is that? Why is that counting down? Apartment timer? Taron give you 50 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Ah. Isn't this spoilers? One option to option event. Sus? Sussy? Freedom ending. Yep. Yep, I got that one. Oh shit. What is that? What the fuck? Game design mockup. I'm so lost. I am so lost. Where am I supposed to be now? Stanley's office. So I'm lost. Oh, I've been here. Oh, I've been here. I've been here. Here? Trailers. How do I get out of here, though? I'm just walking in circles, bro. Get down here. Warzone? You're here forever? I have to spend forever with you guys? Oh my god. It bugged? Oh yeah, my ass.
Button pushing. Does that sound plausible to you? A 9. Then he pushed the number 8.
The fucking voices. Wait in this museum? Yeah, wait in your mother's home. Goodbye. Where am I? How do I get out of here? Exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
No,
No,
no.
perhaps not.
No.
Sometimes these
No,
things
no.
cannot be seen.
No.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You
Ooh.
can stop the program before they both fail.
Ooh!
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way.
Is this
to
game so
beat
far
this
horrible?
game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Mushed like a fucking bug. Dead lol.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it
Stanley
mean?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
What
he
the-
entered the door on his left.
Vroom! I'll go this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
I
and
feel like
Stanley knew it perfectly
I've done
well.
everything now.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
I love.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I forgot. I forgot. Did I wait? I already forgot where the big button was. I did it. I know I did this, but there was like another way where I went, and then he was like, "Turn off the XYZ," and then I turned off the XYZ. Oh, you guys broke my mind. Okay, you
Yet
just
there was
broke
not
my
a single
memory.
person here either.
All
Feeling a
previous
wave of
choices have been
disbelief,
erased.
Stanley decided to go
What the
up
fuck?
to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Wait.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let her in. Oh, what is that? Why is that so bright? You're telling the truth? I'll eat your face.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that
Ew.
risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss
No
would
more
think he
fapping?
was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make
One,
other
two,
strange
B4.
observations.
Huh?
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief.
Oh my god, let me
Stanley
out!
felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently
Flying?
float above the ground. Then he imagined
What
himself
the
soaring
fuck?
through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so
Yeah.
much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
That's so
How
cool.
was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Yeah, why?
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
Holy
Was
shit.
Stanley simply
I'm just walking in
deceiving himself,
circles!
believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, He knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
69.
Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I'm not okay. Wake the fuck up. No! 5 more minutes.
Screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be.
Schizo,
Can
schizo,
anyone hear
schizo.
my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, okay.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She
What?
arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
What the
But on
fuck?
this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
What the
And
fuck?
although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then
What
she
did I do to
remembered the
Stanley?
meeting she had
Sat on
scheduled
him.
for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Holy people talk.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it
Stanley
mean?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content.
Oh,
Pog.
new content? What does that mean, new content?
New content. Poggers. Poggy Woggies. Oh shit, what the fuck?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
What?
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home
Damn.
computers.
That's a long time
After
ago.
receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Home computers.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley
Yeah,
Parable,
juice that
delighting
content.
audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well,
What?
this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Wait, I shouldn't have walked through it though, because I haven't finished the base game, have I?
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we...
Oh, not
Should
another
we be
fucking
moving
broom closet,
somewhere?
bro.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
out.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Yes, let's see it.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Whoa, I can jump now. Yum, 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 yum. Wait. 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 No more jumps for me. What the fuck?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
My jumps.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
The boss
It's
fight.
just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
What?
I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying
That's
the
it?
content.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
Oh
This
my
is what
God.
happens when
You
greedy
scared me,
video game
dude.
developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion
That's the
to market
content?
for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Sure. Sure. Uh-huh. Whoa. I hate Mondays. Why are these props so bright, though?
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
Oh yeah, not the Candyman showing me his stuff. Coffee nut. I'm venting.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me
Yes.
thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away
Whoa.
here where the game's developers won't find it.
Woo!
Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Good times. Oh yeah, such good times. Oh yep. So good. That happened like half an hour ago. Smile because it happened. Chat, smile. Smile, chat. Smile now. Don't play for 5 years? Unachievable? I died. Nice bench. I wish I could sit on it. What's that? Is that a French
And over
one?
here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game
My dick
ever
is
created."
uncomfortably erect.
Did you hear that, Stanley?
And why?
Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now...
Persona!
It's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Yes. Oh. It was good. Woman. Woman. Where am I going? What the fuck is this place?
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable
This game is so
both
meta.
a richly
Jesus.
stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
The serious room.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no!
Manu,
God, no! Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
Video
understand why
game
narrator
distributor.
is so
I haven't
blubbers.
looked at these
I
in
personally
years.
loved the
I
Yump
can't even imagine what's
DLC.
been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't
Yeah,
they?
me too. All 30 yumps.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game's already such a densely layered web
Did I write that
of
review?
profound
True.
philosophical
I would say
insights
something like that.
I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
These are real reviews? Yeah, I guess as
Okay,
much.
let's see what this one says.
It's kind of funny that
Well,
they're
the
just
idea
posted
is good.
the game.
For someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always...
Usernames
look, to
are
be honest,
changed?
I have
Oh.
always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remember. What's this one got to say?
Cookie 9.
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly
I'm skipping the
preachy,
lore?
then maybe letting you skip ahead.
Or maybe
for
he
just a
can
moment
speak
surely
faster.
couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's
Oh,
my
Jesus.
motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Nice.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your finger.
Shut up.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Wait, what?
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
Oh.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
Oh my goodness.
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me
No,
talking,
Bella, please don't
you
hit the
saying
skip
nothing.
boo.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down?
Hello? 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 He fucking died. Good morning. What the hell is that? Ew, it's the fire alarm. Let me out! Get me out of here!
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and
Hello?
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Okay, now can we get off this ride though? Oh shit. Holy shit. Holy shit, have I been here for like 10 years? Are you just gonna wait for the fucking building to die? And completely collapse so I can get out? Jesus. What the fuck? Skipping longer every time I skip? How long has it been? Holy shit, what the fuck? The heat death of the universe! Why am I tilted? I'm tilted. What the fuck is this? Did the house fall over? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? How did that singular building live so long? Man. I love walking in the scorching heat, hot desert. I hate sand. Well, sand hates you too. Where do I go? How far? Ah! I guess that far. What the fuck? I'm back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
420, lol. New content.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
What is that emote? Sand? Why is that an emote? Oi, oi, oi. Should I? Fuck it. Let's get on this ride, baby. More yumps? I will not waste my yumps. Ooh. New
You see,
content.
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Oh shit.
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Woo! Shit!
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover. with a
No
fully
way!
fledged sequel, an entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many
Dude,
possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Yes. Yes.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2
Yes.
is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Catchier.
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there.
Wow.
It's future-oriented.
They're
it
back
screams
with
progress and innovation
doors.
and long-term franchising potential.
Did he just throw up in his mouth? Logo ideas. Wow.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at
Here's
some
the
of the
sequel.
features I've been developing for it. I figure
To
that if I
us.
can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Oh god. This way to the show floor. Okay. Oh shit, it's like the TED Talk. TED Talk. Yes, today I'm here to talk about me. I'm talking about me. Thanks for coming. Goodbye. Bus. Woohoo! Shit, looks good.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
New features. Can I jump? The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game? I'm scared. Where's that? Where's that button?
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most
Love.
obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh god.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here,
No!
let's have you role-play as
My
Jim to really
name!
simulate the
My
full experience
name! It
of this
knows my
feature.
name!
Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
I'm Jim
I
from
want
The
you
Office.
to imagine yourself living as Jim.
Okay.
Sleeping and waking as Jim.
Yep.
Falling in love and
Yep.
being heartbroken
Oh,
as Jim.
Pam.
Seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Yeah.
If so, Jim. Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again. Jim. It hits even
I feel like-
harder the second time.
am I,
If
like,
this were
edging
the
him?
only
What the
new
hell?
feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Can I press it one more time?
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise,
No!
soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
It took my button away. Too big. Too small. Just right. I like that button. It's very bulbous. It gym too hard.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Only gyms allowed. No screenshots? Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you collect them all? Ooh, Pokemon.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game.
NFTs?
In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no
Whoa.
reward for collecting all of them.
What the
I
fuck?
don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you
Yo.
move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Is that me? Oh my god. Wait. Is that Jim? Yeah, I look like that, guys.
God, it
And
really
I just
is
got a
the
haircut,
worst when you
actually.
collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Infinite hole. Easy achievement. Is that the fucking soccer player? Ronaldo something? It's Stanley. Oh. It's Jim. Oh.
Now,
Oh.
here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Oh.
Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans
You
all
piece of
over
shit.
the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Give me! Wow, what a bait. What a fucking bait. Gamers. Gamers want free achievements. Gamers.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Jump circle! No, my jumps. They're
You know
all
what?
gone.
Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well.
Yes!
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle?
Yep.
Oh, well.
Yep.
I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
What? No! You bitch. Yeah, oh, I want to go into the hole. Look at the cup. Why? No jumps remaining, player. Tears? Ooh, a door. No screenshots. 2.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
Okay. I'm glad I could help.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
What are you doing? Step Stanley? Ooh, merch. Give me the merch. Why no merch? Fuck you. Wait, I want to go into the hole. That's new. What's new? Where's the hole? There's the hole. Indecisive commissionee? My commissioners are not indecisive. Commissionee. Distant future. Wow. Ooh, opening RAM. Ooh, wow. Ooh, some space science. Wow. Let's get it.
Stanley, here's
Let's
an idea
see
that I'm
it.
truly fond of. It's
Ooh,
never
that's a
been
big
done
hole.
before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall
A
down
hole?
forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like.
Can I?
A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Okay, let's do it. Whee!
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
What if I want to fall forever and ever and ever?
Now,
And
I don't
ever.
mean to be a bummer,
And
but I
ever.
do recommend you use the teleport
And not get
button
out.
to go back to the top.
Ever.
Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things. Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Oh, did you?
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole.
Oh, how deep?
I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Ouch, my ass.
Hey, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person
Does
actually
a cop
wants
say?
to fall infinitely?
New
I
mug.
figured the hole was as deep as anyone would
Meeting
actually
at 2
need.
p.m.
Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some
Just
things we
the
didn't
two
mean.
of
Why
us.
don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on.
The
I'll just
teleport
be up
button.
here when you're ready.
Vela karaoke?
Great.
Fuck no.
Now, I'm very excited to show you even... Oh, for heaven... You see? I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Yep.
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once
What
again,
tiny
there's
hole?
nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Alright, let's
Had
go.
enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here?
What's
Stanley,
going on
I
here?
have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something.
What?
Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge?
Yeah, don't judge
You
me in my
just
hole.
do whatever it is you're here to do, and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
Yump! Let me yump!
I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
What?
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of it too.
No! No, come back! What the fuck? He left me in the hole, dude. Oh Jesus, what is that sound? Yo, guy, come back. Yo! Is it because I skipped you for 1,000 years? That didn't happen. We're back here though. Yo, what the fuck? Where are we going? Help? Help. Help. Goodbye. No, no goodbye. Help. Change my perspective. What the fuck? Pam. So ugly. What the fuck? What the fuck? What am I doing? Cocks? What is that? What the Jesus.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley?
What?
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly
No,
focused
bro,
on
get
the
me
hole?
out of the hole.
From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole. And I'm looking forward to all of them.
No.
Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back.
No. He fucking left me in my hole again. Punished for my actions? I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. What did I ever do? Oh.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
A reassurance bucket. Oh. I need constant reassurance.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Oh?
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true.
Wow,
As long as
what
you
a
hold
beautiful
onto the
bucket.
The many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly
Give me the
normal,
bucket.
and perhaps
Give it.
even comforting.
Give it.
You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes,
Yep.
the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
I'll give it a try. Let me grab it.
Can you feel it?
Um.
The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
I'm attractive?
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Thank you, Pac. Thanks for noticing. Yeah. What can I say? I'm looking pretty fresh today. Alright, I'm taking this bucket. Get this bucket for yourself. Stay away, it's my bucket. It's my sexy
Anyone give
bucket.
out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
It makes my eyes pop. Thank you. What have I been here? It's the gym bucket or the gym button. My hair smells nice. How could you have smelt my hair? Exit. Chum bucket. It's time to exit, guys. Can't believe I'm just holding a fucking bucket. Scan the QR? What QR? What QR? What are you talking about? On the merch stand? Am I blind? Where the fuck is it? Oh. Okay, but I have to get my phone. Okay, I'll scan it. Let's see. Opening Chrome. Welcome to the official website of Stanley Parable 2. A sequel, huh? Rare. Rare. Was the full video worth watching? No. It is worth it? No. Did I do everything here? Right? I did, right? I think I've seen everything.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yes. Jesus, that's creepy. No screenshots. What the hell?
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Wow. A whole?
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right?
Yeah.
It's sort of.
I
okay,
like
never
it.
mind.
Yep. That's
Hold on.
perfect
Let me do a
for
different
me.
Arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Gag.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2."
You need to pee? Yeah, here.
Let me
Piss in
see
my
if I can
bucket.
whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Okay, I'm looking. Begin the game. Let's do it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he...
Oh. Wait, was I meant to skip that? Oh shit, I clicked. Oh.
All of his co-workers... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
What
Click the
achievement?
door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, no, no.
What?
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort.
What?
A measly 5 clicks.
What?
Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost
50?
certainly. 50 clicks.
My finger!
No, I'm still not feeling it.
Oh my
I
fucking
want
god.
this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost.
Okay.
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417? Where the fuck is that one? 417? 417? 417?
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him. Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. Wait, where was that? Wait. Oh.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Oh my god. 415?
Now, back to door number 437.
Okay. Surely I'll get the achievement.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Copy machine? Where the fuck?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting
Oh my
somewhere.
god.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419? How climb?
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416? Yes. Okay. Yeah, truly he isn't trolling me and you can get the achievement. Wait, where the fuck is that though? Surely.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Do that one again!
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
I got it.
Oh, you really earned it,
Nice.
Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Look, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
He
Just
fucking
think,
nodded.
Only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Oh, what were you thinking? I wasn't. I actually wasn't thinking. He was talking about some bucket though. Where the bucket at? Oh,
Stanley picked up the bucket.
bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Oh, Stanley,
Can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be.
No, I'm not gonna sit here for 20 minutes.
It's putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I
all
never
of you,
liked this
fuck
broom
off.
closet for a variety of reasons. But even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Let him have it. Can I put the bucket down somewhere?
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
What the fuck?
There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things. All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see? I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket.
Now wait,
That way,
no.
if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
Wait. I'm not waiting. Well, maybe he'll give me more stickers. Give me another sticker.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Actually, I'm gonna go pee. You guys can sit in this broom closet with my bucket. Fuck. Sorry. Be right back. What the fuck are you guys doing with that bucket? Hello. I'm here. Hello, pasta.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss,
Oh,
admitting
shit.
he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then, something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
I
He
am
looked down at
crazy.
the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy?
Yes.
He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket?
But my
This
name
all
is on it.
totally wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations
Hello?
Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed
My
that the
bucket.
rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. Now he felt himself floating off the ground.
Again?
Gracious, he exclaimed.
Oh,
Without
gracious.
my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
Where?
Could it truly be?
My
He rushed
bucket.
forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were his.
No,
None
I
of
see.
them were his special bucket.
No, that's my
Come
bucket.
to me, Stanley.
Oh, never mind.
Find
There's like
me.
a billion buckets. What
He
the
had to
fuck?
find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to
dead in
me.
his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from.
From his head.
The real bucket was inside of him.
What? Hello?
It was incredibly painful.
What?
Stanley doubled
What?
over in agony and blacked out.
What? What? I'm the bucket.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had
She's holding the
stumbled
bucket.
through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him.
My
Perhaps he didn't
bucket.
even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself. My life.
Holy people talk. Get this over with.
Flipped all the way to work. A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
You're listening to a story? No.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest, and this was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Oh.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No, we die now.
No,
said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
All right.
Good, said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
All right.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket
Can I
was
jump?
speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley
Can't
chose not to
talk.
think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Thank you. Thank you for your gifting yourself to Bucket. Thank you. Wait, what? What is this?
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says,
What?
no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
But my
Unless-
bucket.
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and
What?
what isn't a bucket?
But
I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point.
what do you
Which,
mean?
if that's true, well, my goodness. I think we have to do something about it.
About
this
it?
misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Step in. Oh, into the dark hole? That's not scary. To be fair, if you didn't know, message. Or message. Massage. Huh? What?
Now then,
You're confusing
I'm
me.
going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect.
What?
It is a hologram of a bucket.
Okay, dude.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect.
Okay,
It is a
dude.
3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Okay.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Wicked.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Are you hallucinating? It's a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
Okay.
Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct. This is a bucket. Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
Wow. How's it both?
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless... Is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Yes.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this.
I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry.
Don't take my
I'm going to
bucket.
erase all buckets from the game.
No!
Okay, here we go.
No! It's my bucket.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no
Yes.
idea. How
Were
could-
you listening?
Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Here we go. My bucket is gone.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo?
What the fuck?
He could no longer recall.
Why is it raining? Sorry.
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on it. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
You only believe the bucket, but I'm the
No.
bucket.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Oh,
Stanley
what?
did not
Oh.
question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was
Collectible,
firmly
where?
convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket
Why is
asked.
it raining? Is it raining? Why is it raining?
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
What dark room? Oh, that dark room.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Ah! Jesus Christ! Ah!
This
Holy
is the
fuck!
sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Schizo. I'm Schizo. What's that? Sunset. Bucket! Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press K to take me to work with you. Okay.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was
Oh,
merely meant
shit.
to provide
There was a
the
gig of
comforting
Big
glow of
Thunder.
companionship.
That scared me.
It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Take me back home. Okay.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him.
Bucket
I
is
don't
love.
know if he'll
Bucket is
listen to me.
life. Give it to me. Go back to work. I'm just pressing buttons again, like before.
Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from
Yes.
one location to a different
I am
location.
so happy with
That's
my
it.
bucket.
It doesn't do anything else. You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket.
You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from, me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket, this stupid hunk of metal.
All I want is this bucket. Yes, I ignore everyone except you, bucket.
It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket. This
Where's my bucket?
sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
I would like you if you were a bucket. No. No. Sorry, this is the only bucket for me. You think this is not just any bucket. This is the bucket. Go back home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket.
Where is
It's
it?
just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Press B to relive the same day with me over and over. Oh, I love that.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
It's not just
Why
a
do I feel
bucket.
some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Go home.
Oh no. I'm having feelings.
Oh God.
For the bucket.
Oh,
No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if this would be less confusing. Yes.
Do I
the
just
bucket could tell me what to do
Do-
in this
what- do I
troublesome
just-
situation.
do I just do it in the bucket? Like, alright, Chad, close your eyes. Please turn away. I am very shy, and this is a private moment between me and my bucket. Do it in the bucket. Flew. Epic grammar.
Stanley,
typo.
give me
fail.
the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley.
No.
I need it. Give it to me now.
No.
Give it or I'll...
No. Okay, go back to work. Okay. Where's my bucket?
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally.
No.
This is great, he thought to himself. This
My
is what I
beloved.
wanted all along. I got
My
what I
beloved
wanted.
bucket.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms.
Oh, my
With the
warm
bucket in his
bucket.
arms again, he was home.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
It is, though.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Bucket is still warm?
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting. And so the
B.
two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead.
Have I gone
to the
down here?
opposite door.
Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find
What
this place
the
adventure.
fuck?
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. This bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that
Ew.
they've never seen before.
Disgusting
Yes,
creature.
I know I'm the one who
Oh,
gave
the
you
fern.
the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line?
A manicure?
We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes,
Oh.
yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do
Vroom,
it.
vroom.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Down, 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 down.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Same? Chat, please. You're addicted to VTubers.
Don't you get it,
Yes,
Stanley?
it's the same thing.
We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Bucket
I
Destroyer?
think
No,
it'll
no,
make
no,
a
no, no, no,
wonderful
no,
new
no.
addition to the
No,
rich
no, no,
lore
no,
of
no.
the Stanley
No,
Parable.
no, no, no,
True,
no, no, no.
it also was not in the original
No, no, no,
game,
no.
but it's such a
You addicted to
well-fleshed
me?
out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
Oh, red.
Can
Very
you guess
red.
what the Bucket Destroyer does?
It
Surely
destroyed
you don't need me to spell it out for you.
buckets.
Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then
Hold
pop
on.
it into the
I have
machine when
to
you're
itch
ready.
my eye before I bucket my trash. Trash my bucket.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you
Insert
give it
my
the
bucket.
I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait.
My
So I
bucket.
can hear you saying, how
It wants
does a
to kill my
character with only
bucket.
one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore
What the fuck? I can
Bucket
inspect it
Destroyer,
like a
you'd
weapon.
see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like
Don't
10
do it.
personality traits. What other object in this game
What
do
is
you
this
even say
buttons?
that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like
Jesus.
the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer
Jesus.
until you crush that damn bucket.
Oh my God.
Quickly now. The fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give
Okay,
the fans
kill the
what they
bucket, kill the
want.
bucket.
Hurry
Oh
and
my god. Ah! Fuck my eyeballs.
The Bucket Destroyer. My prized creation.
Oh.
You had so much
FYI, there is a storm here, so if my stream crashes, it's probably because my internet went out because the storm destroyed everything in my vicinity. Just an FYI, and just to let you know, it's like thundering and lightning like crazy. So, yeah.
potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now.
Oh shit! I can't
Goodbye,
see.
new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Yeah, I think there's a storm above like the whole of Europe, pretty much. It's moving from west to east. I'm gonna pee yourself.
All of his
Use my
co-workers were
bucket.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
You know, it's
memo.
kind of freaky that it's thundering and raining here, and it's raining in the game.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
Okay, no stickers. Maybe one more sticker? No, no stickers. One more sticker? No stickers. Maybe another sticker? No sticker. You have to wait. Yeah,
Heading to a
my
staircase,
ass.
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Oh, what's that? It's executive bathroom. What the fuck?
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You
Yay.
can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
I'm savoring. I savored it. I got the feeling. Mornings for stealing, but yours of lovers. Soy, that's a lovely purse. What? 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 I've got the feeling money is for stealing, but not yours, of course. Soy, that's a lovely purse. What is soy? Oh, say. That's a fucking O. That's an O. Who? That's. That's a soy. It's soy. Can I have flush? Oh, soy. Ooh, comfy. Soy. What did I even read? Surely there's something here, and I'm not just gonna sit here for no reason. Alright. I'm right? Yeah. Yeah. For sure. I am absolutely right? Yeah.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always.
888. 888. Why do I put 888?
The two of them were inseparable.
Well, that did nothing.
At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
8.
Oh, wow, you didn't lie this time. Good job. 2, 8, 4, 5.
Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Oh.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines? Yes,
Stanlerines.
I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Sorry, I was trying to turn on my fucking AC. I turned it off thinking that surely there's a storm, so it's not gonna be as hot anymore. I was wrong. Where was I? Where am I? What am I doing? Oh.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate.
I can go up and down?
All Stanley could do to keep himself together, if
going
not
back
for the
up?
bucket.
I think
him,
when I didn't have the bucket, I tried.
That in this darkest moment of uncertainty,
But I
he
couldn't
would
click
be
it.
all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
What if I go back up now?
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. The bucket said nothing.
Number 3? Number 3 in here?
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3 over and over and... Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Let's go back down
Perhaps
then.
the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
One more time? No.
A hint of regret nagged in the back of Stanley's mind. Should he demonstrate the number 3 for the bucket again?
Oh. One more time? Okay.
No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
Why does my bucket hate me? Okay, bucket, you will love this number 3. Okay, watch
Here we go,
this.
said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind.
My
Anything
bucket
to let him
hates
know
me!
that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all, only silence. Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
What the fuck? I can't believe it. I have gone up and down this fucking elevator.
Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
Third time's a charm. It's gonna make me go back up again. I know it.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
One more time. Oh, too late now.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
I can find a pet? Nice.
The monitors jumped to life, and
Ow.
Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
No,
Everyone
I would
in the
never
office
drop my
was being
bucket.
videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. "No!" he screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept
Like
it.
into the bucket.
His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
I love my bucket.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with
Can I go up there?
emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
What the fuck?
Birds.
Silly birds.
Silly birds. The control buttons became active again. Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds
What the
after
fuck?
another.
Those
and
are
then
silly
dawned on him.
birds.
This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The
Silly
mind controls
birds.
were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible...
Flamingos are so beautiful.
Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley
True.
was happy.
Little goose. Little goose boy. Shit, you're late. You are.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that? The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge
Am I
was
close to
simply
the,
the
like,
place to be.
finishing the game, by the way? Or I don't
And
know
here it was.
how this
Had
works.
The bucket turned out to be correct.
I'm
Was
guessing
there-
there's like
Never
a bajillion
mind.
endings.
The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
There's no
No,
ultimate
said the
ending? Oh,
bucket.
is there no ultimate
Don't go
ending?
to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there.
The end-
Go to the cargo lift.
40 plus endings? Oh my god. You're jerking. Is there a real ending that involves closing and reopening the game 2 to 3 times? Holy. If I want to see all of them, oh my god, I don't think I want to do that. There is a canon ending? Is there? I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bored because I'm listening to the same thing over and over. And I'm repeating the same action over and over. And I'm just walking around. So I don't think I want to listen to the fucking same story 40 times. Also, my cat is screaming at me. 1 second. She asked me to go outside. I open the door and then she runs away. I love it. If you walk along the fence next to the lift, there's an ending. The lift? What lift? This? Like here?
Good,
I've gone
said the
there.
bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top.
Or that way?
There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking
No?
to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't
What if I kill
talk.
myself with
But
the
Stanley
bucket?
chose not. But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
How deeply touching.
All
Okay,
of his co-workers were
I'll check that
calm.
one out.
What could it mean?
And then I'm
Stanley
done.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he... Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly... Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chin. This was not the correct way
Jesus.
to the meeting room. But Stanley
The storm
had
is
felt
going
the bucket
crazy.
calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go
No,
back to the
no.
meeting room.
No, no.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't
No,
go to
no.
the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The
Oh,
cargo
oi.
lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
lift. How do? How do? Oi, 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 oi. Hardcore parkour.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Come. That's it? Oh, I see a hole. Let's go into the hole. Oi. Oh god. What the fuck? What the fuck? I know, Mimert is crying. She wants to go outside, but I open the door for her and she runs away. So like, I don't know what she wants from me. What the fuck is this? What's that?
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling.
Kimochi!
And the emptiness in my chest,
Thank you for the 2 months. First.
it doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for
What
even
the
just an
fuck?
hour with the bucket.
What the fuck?
This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that?
Scared?
Caporata.
There's an ending that explains who Gambarada is. Can we guide you? No, I think I'm actually done. My ear hurts. I'm sorry. And I don't have the patience. Begin the game again. Oh god, spooky sounds. Spooky. Hi. Come back to it another day? Maybe. Maybe. I don't think I like walking simulators. It's kind of boring to me. I mean, I'm not calling the game boring. It has it's funny dialogue and stuff, but I don't think this is for me. I like to do things in the game, not just walk around and listen to people talk. I was definitely shit, sorry. It was definitely getting a little boring for me. Oblivion, Skyrim? Maybe. Standing in the closet simulator? How did you know? How did you know? The canon ending is running away with the bucket, getting married, and having little bucket children.